The Chicago Bears didn't just beat the Eagles, they dominated them and they put the entire NFC on notice and are now the number one seed in the NFC. What a crazy time to be a Bears fan. It is awesome right now to be a Bears fan and to have the Bears go out there and kill the Eagles the way they did on Black Friday in the black uniforms on prime time after Thanksgiving. Wow. Love, love, love to see it. And the team was absolutely locked in. This is Claws Up, Bear Down, where we lock into all things Chicago Bears football. My name is Claus. I'll be your host. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Like that button if you think the Bears are now legitimate Super Bowl contenders this season. What a difference a year makes. Last Black Friday, they're firing Matt Eberflus. This Black Friday, the Bears are beating the Eagles, the returning Super Bowl champions, the defending champions, the NFC East, the Alliance. What a game it was from start to finish. The Bears looked great right away. Took Caleb a little bit to get going, but he made some big throws on the stretch. But that running game the whole time, boy, oh boy, was that running game cooking the whole game. Kyle Monangai, DeAndre Swift, and a revenge game back in Philadelphia, where he's from, where he played, went off for over 281 yards total rushing of all rushers on the team, including Caleb. But both of the guys, Monangai and Swift, over 100 yards rushing. I thought it was going to be a Saquon game. I thought Saquon Barkley of the Philadelphia Eagles was going to be the guy that was rushing for a bunch of yards, but not so fast, my friends, not so fast. It was the Bears running backs who were locked in, and the Bears running backs were once able to get over 100 yards. Both of them. Not just one, two of them. First time since 1985 the Bears were able to do that, which included Walter Payton was one of the running backs able to do it. Think about Monangai being a seventh rounder out of Rutgers. It felt like an afterthought the Bears got a seventh round running back, but he has paid dividends. Only rookie running back in the NFL with two 100-yard rushing games, and it couldn't have come at a better time. He absolutely went off this weekend. The offensive line, too. Wow. What can be said about that offensive line? They are for real. The moves that they made on the offensive side of the ball, keeping Darnell right, exactly where he needed to be on the right side, then bringing in Jonah Jackson in a trade, and then signing Dahlman, and then Joe Tooney, and then now Ozzie Trapillo on the left side is huge. I'm so happy to see they got the rookie in there, second round pick. You got to see a guy like that playing for the Bears. And they were able to get that running game going. Dan Rochar, along with the other assistant coaches, but that offensive line assistant coach, Dan Rochar, quarterback originally, is now leading the NFL in rushing and helping this offensive line compete and protect Caleb Williams. They love the way they're able to get the rushing game going. It's cool to see as a Bears fan. The more things change, the more things stay the same. The Bears are leading the NFL in turnovers, and the Bears are leading the league in rushing. It's not the team we expected, man, but it's the team we love. This type of team holds a special place in Chicago's heart, and Ben Johnson seems to really have got these boys firing on all cylinders. The Bears advanced to 9-3. They're winning the NFC North. They are winning the NFC, and the rushing game is for real. The Bears are not a fluke. They're real contenders, and Friday proved that to all Chicago and all the NFL. This is a real team, and this is a team that can play in the winter. Defensive identity, the Monsters of Midway are back, baby. They are back. It is a bend, don't break style per the usual. It's what we've seen in Chicago for years and years and years, but the takeaways are back. We don't call them turnovers over here. We call them takeaways. Big ones that happen. Kevin Byard, NFL leader, interceptions. Interception, beautiful interception. Right in the corner there, able to catch it in two hands. Great pick on that side of the ball. And then Nashawn Wright, a guy who was picked up off a practice squad, a guy you thought was going to be a death piece. He's getting interceptions everywhere, but in this game, it was a forced fumble on the tush push, the dreaded tush push. They lined up. It was third and whatever. It felt like they were going to automatically get it. He walked right up. He grabbed that ball, ripped it out of Bro's hands, and then recovered the fumble. What a time for the Bears. Making those turnovers is insane. And the makeshift defense that has had to deal with a lot of injuries. No starting linebackers out there. They're still hurt. They got back Kyler Gordon and Jalen Johnson, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson are all able to play at the same time. The defensive team can get better and better and better as the season goes on and as these guys get healthy. We need the linebackers back, absolutely, but they are turnover machines left and right. Again, like I said, leading the NFL in turnovers. They are playmakers. Nashawn Wright, man, has been a dominant playmaker. He's been getting the ball away almost every game. It feels like he's making some type of big play, and it feels great to have the Bears feel so familiar, but better and more dominant. This type of defense, you need to see them be able to get to the quarterback. That is a problem that I think they might hurt the Bears in the long run. They're finding ways to get these turnovers, so it's not as big of a deal. But the defensive line, like to see them step up a little bit more. We've heard a little bit more from Grady Jarrett, which is awesome to see, but Montez Sweat had been building up until this point and then didn't really get anything done that was of note. Austin Booker had a nice little game out of him. That was great to see, but we want to see them still get more and more defensive rush, defensive pressure, creating chaos. Caleb has just grown up in front of our eyes. He is a gamer through and through. The stat line might not always be pretty, but what it matters the most, the Iceman is able to throw those daggers. And that came in as a touchdown to Cole Kmet off of a post route. Caleb rolls left, little spin move, perfect little touch pass in the wind, right on Cole Kmet's hands. We get a home run swinging Cole Kmet again, which is awesome. Caleb just finds a way to get the job done when he needs to. And the fourth quarter, man, I mean, he's a fourth quarter quarterback. I'd like to see him score more points in the first, second, and third quarter, but I can't complain about what he's doing in the fourth quarter. That touchdown was absolutely beautiful. The crazy part about this team is that it doesn't even feel like Caleb's got going yet. It feels like there's so much more meat left on the bone for them to find and eat. Keep eating. This Russian attack is built for the winner. People were talking about Ben Johnson has only played in the dome. He only knows how to call plays in the dome. His team won't be able to handle it when it matters the most. Yes, they will. This team, a Russian attack like this team can play in Chicago weather. They can play in Green Bay late. We're going to play them twice. They can handle all of that. This team is built to win right now. It's not a fluke. You're the number one Russian team in the game. You're the most takeaways in the game. This is a real team. Ben Johnson should be a guy who's right at the top list of Coach of the Year. He has made and changed this culture around so fast, faster than anyone could imagine. 9-2 and 9-3 is awesome to hear. Just want to see the Bears get to a place where they are actually having a winning season. And they lose the rest of the games, they have a winning season at 9-7. But they're 9-3, and now the expectation changes. Now it's time to go try to win the whole damn thing. The expectation has now changed for the Chicago Bears. They are the number one seed in the NFC. They are the number one team in the NFC North. And now we start looking at these games going, oh, we got to beat the Packers now. Have to. You go ahead and you seal the deal. You go beat the Packers. Right now their playoff percentage chance is 74%, even at being the one seed. We got to get that up. They win this next game, I think it goes up to about 90% chance of making the playoffs. This game is the most important one. The next one against Green Bay. And Packers fans are ready to run their mouth. They keep bringing up old news. The Minnesota game, the Detroit game. You're talking about the first 2 weeks of the season? That's how far back you have to go to bring something up? I'm not worried about that. This is a much different team now with 12 games under their belt than they were before. Much different team. This team doesn't lose to Minnesota week one. This team playing right now. This team whoops their asses, closes out that game. Now it's about playing home playoff games. Let's get some home playoff games in Chicago. And what's beautiful right now is you look all around the city, you walk up and down the street, you go to your local store, and there are Bears fans everywhere. For some of us, this is 24/7, 365. It doesn't change. We're always locked into the Bears. But seeing everyone else get excited about wearing Bears gear again, that's positive. Welcome the bandwagon. Come on in. I'm welcoming everyone on. Everyone can join this bandwagon. And it's a fun time to be alive and be a Bears fan. We get to have everyone be wearing gear. It's not, we had Victory Saturday. We've been used to a whole bunch of Victory Mondays this year. Now we get Victory Saturday. And guess what? Tomorrow on Monday, I'm going to still celebrate Victory Monday and be dressed up in my Bears gear because they deserve it. The NFL isn't ready for what the Bears are about to do to the Packers this weekend. But we are. We've been waiting for this. You chant Green Bay sucks in that tunnel for a reason, and it's for this weekend. They're in Lambeau this time. Bears are undefeated in Lambeau in 2025. Sorry, facts over feelings. Bears are undefeated in Lambeau in 2025. Caleb Williams is undefeated in Lambeau. It's going to continue this weekend. And I love to see what Ben Johnson's done to this team, and I love to see him be a man of the people. That man did his good, better, best. Before it, he said, I know this team is hungry, but so is Chicago. And then he ripped his shirt off because the Wiener Circle bet him if he takes his shirt off, they'll give out free hot dogs. And they are giving out free hot dogs because that man ripped his shirt off and made a celebration out of it. And what are you not? That's the perfect game to do it. You beat Philadelphia, returning Super Bowl champions. You rip the top off. Top's off for the boys. Everyone gets a nice Wiener Circle hot dog on Tuesday if you can make it up there. What a crazy time. When power rankings come out this week, man, the Bears should be top 5. Should be top 5 in the power rankings. And then they're going to march into Lambeau and they're going to beat Green Bay. And then it's just onwards and upwards. But the expectation has changed. If you're watching this video and your expectation isn't for the Bears to make a deep playoff run, switch it up. This team is built to win now. The only thing, in my opinion, that could hold them back is the defensive line. That's it. But once Ben Johnson able to get Caleb Williams cooking a little bit more, and this rushing attack continues, and the takeaways continue, because they're not luck. That's Al Harris coached DBs getting these takeaways. This isn't luck. This is design purpose. But the Bears are for real, and the Bears are the story of the NFL this season. And the NFL is a better place when Chicago is engaged and excited about what is going on. Smash that like button and comment below what you think the score prediction will be for the Bears versus the Green Bay Packers this weekend. And if you're not subscribed already, subscribe to lock into all things Chicago Bears football and claws up, bear down. I am your host. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and check out another video right here. But lock in to claws up, bear down.